Welcome to My Faith Stories.
A story from the Bible, Gideon the Brave, God's mighty warrior. A long time ago, God's people, the Israelites, were in trouble. Their enemies, the Midianites, kept stealing their food and being very mean. The Israelites were scared, so they hid in caves and prayed for help. One day, God sent an angel to a man named Gideon. Gideon was hiding too, but the angel said, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." Gideon looked around. Was the angel talking to him? Gideon said, "Me? I'm not strong or important. I'm the smallest in my family." But God told Gideon, "I will be with you. You are brave. I have chosen you to help save my people." Gideon still wasn't sure. He asked God to prove it with a special test using a wool fleece and dew. And guess what? God did it, twice. Gideon knew God was really with him. So Gideon called the men of Israel to help him fight. At first, there were thousands of soldiers, but God said, "That's too many. I want everyone to know that I, not a big army, will win this battle." God told Gideon to send many soldiers home. In the end, only 300 men were left. Just 300. And they didn't even have swords. God gave them trumpets, jars, and torches. At night, Gideon and his 300 brave men crept close to the Midianite camp. When Gideon gave the signal, they blew their trumpets, smashed their jars, and held up the shining torches. The Midianites were so scared they thought a huge army was attacking. They ran and ran and ran away. God had helped Gideon win without even fighting with swords. Gideon and his men were so happy. They gave all the praise to God. Gideon had trusted God, and even though he was scared at first, he became a mighty warrior with God's help. God doesn't need us to be the biggest or the strongest. He just wants us to trust Him and obey. Like Gideon, when we feel small or afraid, we can remember that with God, we are brave and strong. See you next time.